Hello, my name is Anastasia A. I'm a money fairy, dollar millionaire, and a Neurographics instructor. And by the way, I currently have a whole stack of my Neurographics drawings in my hands, which we will talk about today. Welcome to my channel. There is a lot of interesting stuff here, money techniques, money energy, Neurographics, and lots of interesting giveaways and useful information. Don't forget to subscribe. Everyone who subscribes to my channel is always lucky with money, I guarantee you that. And we discussed Neurographics and how I found Neurographics and how I started applying it in my life. One of the most popular questions is how I came to Neurographics. Let me briefly tell you my story. I worked in show business for many years, communicated with many artists, and I will show you my drawings while I tell you. I earned well, everything was perfect, then I went into my own business, led it for many years and could not break through my own ceiling. I had a ceiling, I earned 35,000–40,000 a month, and I tried literally everything to break through the ceiling. I changed the team, I underwent training on Instagram, I underwent training on targeting, I changed experts, I set up marketing services, I did it all, I studied copywriting. And my business was perfectly well, but the turnover didn't grow, and suddenly at some point I realized that the reason is not in the business, the reason is not in the niche, the reason is not in the traffic, the reason is not in how we warm up our clients. The reason is that there is some limitation in my head that does not allow me to earn more. And at that moment I started studying all the methods that could help me achieve my goal. I went to psychologists and went regressions. I even practiced hypnosis. I did techniques to attract money. I did a lot of things and everything was perfect. Many of my dreams came true. I traveled the world. We bought an apartment. We had expensive cars with my husband. Everything was wonderful, but my income did not grow. And at some point, my friend suggested I try Neurographics. And by the way, a friend is a dollar millionaire. She owns a factory for glassware production. She suggested I try Neurographics, said it was a very new trend method, and I bought a course just to prove that it's another nonsense, completed the user course and drew my first few drawings. I drew immediately on income of 70,000 a month, because I wanted something measurable so that the result was noticeable and obvious. I didn't want to draw on health or relationships. I wanted to draw income, clear and noticeable. And exactly a month later, my husband sold a plot of land for exactly 70,000 and brought me this money in cash and gave it to me. And I said, no, I actually ordered differently. I ordered a monthly income of 70,000, but the coincidence seemed interesting to me. And I continued to draw, and exactly a month after my husband brought 70,000, in my old business where nothing changed, the business was 5 years old by that time, there was no new team, there was no increased advertising budget, there were no new products, but suddenly the business turnover was 80,000, and I realized that Neurographics works. Then I decided to draw with excitement on absolutely everything, on slimness, on relationships, on visiting some countries that we could not go to. It was the time of the pandemic, and I wanted to visit countries that were closed for entrance. And in a surprising way, all my desires began to come true. This drawing, for example, for 150,000 monthly income, and since I learned Neurographics, I broke my ceiling several times and my income increased more than 10 times, from 35,000 to 370,000. That is, now I earn 10 times more than before, while all the ways I tried to break my glass ceiling for 6 years did not work, and only Neurographics coped with this. And I decided to become an instructor because I saw how cool Neurographics works, and in a year and a half I have drawn more than 200 works. You see the pile, these are all my works, these are all my drawings, more than 200 works, and most importantly, now there is not a single goal that has not been fulfilled. There is a goal for which there are simply not enough drawings. That is, I continue to draw, but those goals that have more than 20–30 drawings, they have all been fulfilled. Some goals, by the way, are fulfilled right from one drawing. And what's that? It's also for income. I have everything here with dates, July 15th.